Today, we're going to turn this into this using this. Why? Because it looks good and I want a full belly. That's right. Today we're going to be doing a chorizo burger. So we're going to need to start with some ground beef, some chorizo, tomato, lettuce, cheese, and a bun. We'll also need some salt, garlic powder, black pepper, breadcrumbs, and an egg. First thing you want to do is you want to season the meat. That's a half a teaspoon of salt, garlic powder, and black pepper. Add the spices to the meat, and the next thing you want to add is a quarter cup of breadcrumbs. Once you add the spices and breadcrumbs, now it's time to get your hands dirty and start mixing that meat up. You want to mix the ground beef, the spices, the breadcrumbs, and the chorizo all together, and you want to mix it up really well. And as you can see, I forgot something. I forgot to add the egg. So go ahead and crack open the egg and add it in there and just start mixing it up just like you normally would. Now keep in mind, this is very messy, this part where you're mixing up the meat, so make sure that you wash your hands beforehand. Nobody wants dirty hands in their food. Once the meat is all mixed up, it's time to roll it into a ball. So grab a handful of meat and roll it in between your palms until you get a nice round shape. So we're going to take a cutting board for me so I can move it from the counter to my pan later. And then we're just gonna take a ball of meat and we're gonna flatten it out. You want to make it a pretty good size. You want it to be kind of thin. And of course, you want to make sure that you keep a nice round shape for your patty as well. Once you get done with the first one, you can go ahead and start working on the others. Personally, I'm only gonna make 4 at the moment right now, and I will be forming more patties as my burgers cook on the stove. If you wanna go ahead and make them all now, you can. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and turn on your eye. You want to set it on about a medium heat. Go ahead and put your pan on it, let it warm up. I'm using a non-stick pan, but a cast iron skillet will work as well. Any heavy bottom pan will really work. As it warms up, you're going to want to add a little bit of oil to it. I am using olive oil for mine. You want maybe like 2 teaspoons, maybe a tablespoon. It doesn't really have to be a whole lot for this, but you definitely want to let the oil and everything heat up first. It should take the pan and the oil about 5 minutes to get to a good temperature. Time to start putting on the patties, so you just grab them on your plate, cutting board, whatever you're using, and lay them in the pan one at a time. Now, I originally thought I was going to be able to get 4 in this pan, but as you can see, only 3 is fitting in this one. I made my patties a little too big. The patties should cook about 4 minutes on each side when you're on medium heat. Let it cook for 4 minutes on medium. Now, we're just going to skip ahead until we get towards the end. So, on the last 2 patties, we are going to be making some cheeseburgers here. So, making a cheeseburger is not any different than making your regular hamburger. The only thing is that you want to add the cheese after you flip the burger, and you want to wait about 2 minutes. So the cheese should only be on the patty for about 2 minutes while it's in the pan. This will get the cheese nice and melted without overcooking it or anything like that. And that is it. We are done cooking the burgers. So we're going to take them off the heat. Move the pan off the heat. You want to turn off the stove. Do not forget about that. I've done that so many times. It's not a good thing. Let's get ready to build our burger, and my mouth is watering. So I'm going to take my bun. I'm going to throw a little mayo on it. Add some tomato. Put the patty on top, and then add the lettuce. Now, if you want some additional sauce, ketchup, mustard, or something, this would be a good place to put it. Me, I'm going to use some cilantro lime sauce. It wasn't in the list of ingredients in the beginning because I decided I wanted it while I was cooking. And that's it. We are done. When building the burger, think of it like Burger King. Build it your way, and then enjoy. So that's it. That's the way that you make a chorizo burger. Not too difficult, was it? You can do it on your stove. You don't have to have a grill. You can do it inside the comfort of your own house. If you're in an apartment somewhere that doesn't allow you to have a grill, as many of them do, especially in the larger cities. It's always helpful to be able to make things on the stove. This doesn't require a whole lot of cleanup. It's one of the reasons why I like making it. So, tell me how you like it.